Good evening, everyone. I am back in Throne of Liberty tonight, soloing, trying to get my character all the way leveled up. So tonight I think I'm gonna be mostly focused on storyline. So let's just jump right in and focus on getting leveled up tonight. Sandworm lair phantom. Speak with Glenn at Sandworm Lair. Where's that at? All the way out there. I haven't claimed that location yet, so we will hoof it.
In the rocky terrain to the northwest of Stoneguard, there is a path formed by a giant sandworm passing through the rocks. We should be cautious, as there have been frequent reports of missing adventurers here recently.
My God! You can see me? I have been standing here for more than 10 years, and not a single person has ever seen, let alone spoken with me. Finally, the one who can help me has come. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Glenn.
Why can't you leave this place?
Well, it is all for my daughter. I simply could not leave here because I've been so worried about her. My daughter, Marcia, is captain of the Sandworm raid group. She intends to catch Queen Bellandir, but it's too dangerous. She's being reckless. Marcia has never truly experienced the horror of that monster. Not like me. I lost my leg to the beast, and then the wound festered, and I died. Ordinary people like us are no match for her.
Is Queen Bellandir really that impressive?
What? You don't know Queen Bellandir? Oh, she's a dreadful monster who sweeps through the desert, killing and gobbling up everything she encounters. Search around the sandworm lair, and you'll find traces of the monster. You'll understand why I'm so worried when you see for yourself what it leaves behind.
I'll have a look for myself.
Afterwards, go to her group's campsite and try to convince my daughter. Please, she has no idea what she's up against. I just don't want her to end up like me.
I'm trying to see. Okay. Investigate the destroyed house near in Bellandir's tracks. You found the site of a wrecked house. Looking at the shape of the wreckage, something huge seems to have destroyed it in an instant. All the way over there.
How come sandworms usually come out of underground caves?
I'm not sure. Maybe there's something in the caves that the sandworms like. Why do you ask?
Someone has
I was
written
thinking
a
of
warning
making
here.
and selling sandworm bait. Warning! This is the great corridor through which Queen Bellandir roams. Entering risks your life. Go back from whence you came.
Talk to Marco.
Oh my, I'm done for. Oh, my camels.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm completely ruined because of Queen Bellandir. She vacuumed up 200 of my camels in an instant. Not just the camels, but all the goods they were carrying too.
Which direction did Queen Bellandir slither?
At first, I went around looking for her in the hopes I might salvage something, but then I saw a pile of bone fragments in a pit connected to the sandworm lair. The pile consisted of bone fragments of the people and animals she consumed. Seeing that, I didn't dare hunt for her anymore.
Glad you're here to tell the tale.
Everyone told me I should be happy that I escaped with my life, but now I'm broke, propertyless, and have a huge debt to pay. Queen Bellandir, she ruined my life overnight. You best be careful too. You could be her next victim.
Where's this pit you spoke of?
You mean the sandworm lair? It's to the east of here. But don't ever go near it. That place is dangerous.
Glenn Richhill wanted to dissuade his daughter from trying to hunt down Queen Bellandir. He was well aware of the Queen's horror, given that he died after losing his leg to her. Having witnessed the aftermath of Queen Bellandir's work in person, you could understand why he was so worried about his daughter that he was unable to leave this world.
I think this is on the inside. Take a look at the map. Yeah, it's on the other side of the ridge. Okay. So we gotta ignore the warning and go inside. Oh, this is a fun way to die. No, too far deep. That's clearly not the way. Bones that appear to belong to humans and animals are in numerous fragments and mixed together. Queen Bellandir's power seems to be beyond imagination. Investigate the pile of bones with body fluid at the base of the cliff. I just need to heal up some. Dang, my health takes forever to fill in. Let's see what else I can work on. I guess I may have to slot this healing skill. The question is just... Okay. There's the bone piles, okay. There is another pile of bones. Broken bones are mixed together like the other piles of bones you had just investigated. The bone fragments are glistening with body fluids that have not yet dried. The ground rumbles and bone fragments chatter. Something seems to be approaching. You'd better get out of here. Run away! Oh, those sand pits are awful.
Get over here. Hurry it up.
I'm coming.
Hurry it up!
That was close.
I got lucky. Queen Bellandir refuses to give up on her prey when she's marked them for the hunt. People would say it's fate for us to meet, so let's get on with the introductions.
My name is Miloa.
I am Josephine Croft, a wizard from Venelux. I'm studying the magic of Soren Warnack, who created the moonlight oasis here.
What were you doing back there?
I discovered that the magic used by Soren Warnack correlates with Queen Bellandir's mana, so I've been investigating the Queen's behavior. That's the reason I went there. Did you go looking for Queen Bellandir on purpose? She has already taken so many Resistance members from us. You almost became one of them. Did you do that out of curiosity?
Glenn has asked me to stop his daughter, Marcia.
Oh, I understand. I'd want to stop my family if they said they would defeat Queen Bellandir. I think I know how Glenn feels. Did you say Marcia? You should hurry up and try to persuade her.
There's tons of monsters near the oasis. Is it because of the water?
Don't know what that is. How am I supposed to get up there? Why is there not an epoch here?
If it's not urgent, you'd best come back later. I can't take any focus away from tracking Queen Bellandir's movements.
Look for Marcia at the sandworm raid group campsite. That is back over there, right? Or did they mean...
If it's not urgent, you'd best come...
Everything is dominated now by this event. Look for Marcia at the Sandworm raid group campsite. No, it still shows. Oh, wait. No, he's building a ladder.
I'm busy doing some maintenance at the moment, my friend.
What path must one follow to reach the observatory?
Were you hoping to go up to see the observatory? As you can see, the ladder is under repair. It will take some time to fix it properly.
There's got to be another way.
Maybe you can fly down to the observatory, if you can jump from that lofty hill there. You're not really going to try that, are you?
I've never seen you before. What brings you here?
Your plan to defeat Queen Bellandir is bound to fail.
So what you're saying is that Queen Bellandir is a monster that can't be beaten, and I should give up and stop trying?
Yes, I am.
I don't know why a complete stranger like you is so concerned for my safety. But what do you think we're doing here? Everyone who's ever lived in this area has lost something precious because of Queen Bellandir. They still are. We're fighting so that this tragedy finally ends. I've made a detailed plan. If you don't trust me, you can look at the journal in my barracks.
The investigation team stumbled across Queen Bellandir during their survey, leading her to launch a fierce attack. If it had not been for the wizard Josephine Craft, they might have failed to escape. You then sought out Marcia Richhill, Glenn's daughter and Sandworm raid group captain. You tried to persuade her to cease her plan to defeat Queen Bellandir. However, she did not relent.
The old journal contains plans to attack Queen Bellandir and information related to the investigation. The front page of the journal is deeply engraved with the author's desperate determination.
I'm Marcia Richhill. Swear on my life to defeat Queen Bellandir, who killed my father.
A toy knife is on one side of the barracks. It's an old, well-used wooden knife. The handle of the knife is engraved with a worn, almost invisible text.
A heroic sword to protect my beloved daughter, Marcia.
It seems like it will be difficult to persuade Marcia at the moment. Let's go back to Glenn for now.
Did you meet with Marcia? Did she agree to stop pursuing Queen Bellandir?
She was too determined to be persuaded otherwise.
Good heavens. Now what do I do? Who knows what might happen to Marcia if I just leave things like this? Knowing her, she'll likely end up trying to fight Queen Bellandir head on.
I'll have to help her if she can be convinced.
Yes, that's a better approach. I should help my daughter so that she isn't put in danger. But how? There is that trap Marcia set. I wonder if we can lure the beast there.
That's not a bad idea.
What?
And
I
this is
wasn't
totally
serious.
unfair.
Now that I think about it, luring the beast would be too risky. An ambush could just as easily put us at a disadvantage. How could we even bait a giant monster like that?
I met Josephine Kraft at the Oasis recently.
I didn't realize someone so skilled was nearby. If anyone could find a way to help my daughter, it'd be Josephine Croft.
I'll see if Josephine can help. Yeah, I know my health is low.
I know I'm overstepping myself here, but I need you to do this one last favor.
When Glenn realized that he couldn't stop his daughter, he decided to help her. He recalled the trap Marcia had prepared and thought that if he could lure Queen Bellandir there, his daughter could achieve her goal without being in danger.
Yeah, that's just totally unfair. Ooh, a new waypoint. Let's go get it.
Wizards combating the dark magic built a barrier magic circle at the Sanctum of Desire, resulting in the sudden appearance of a waterfall. This resulted in the creation of a small pond with water pristine enough to drink. Naturally, it became a place of respite for desert merchants, as well as geographers and archaeologists during their expeditions.
This is actually shorter to where I need to go. While I'm here.
The Moonlight Oasis, located in the very center of the Moonlight Desert, was formed by the powerful archwizard Soren Warnack. In the past, the oasis drew in many tourists, but current visitors to the area are primarily interested in gathering moonlight scales from the nearby creatures.
Oh, we meet again. You look like you have something important to tell me.
Let me explain the situation.
Ah, I see. If that is the intent of the raid group, I would like to lend them my strength. So, you mean to bait Queen Bellandir to ensure the safety of the raid group, right? Well, I think there is a way we can do that. Oh, come to think of it, Clay wrote in one of his books that Queen Bellandir is attracted to strong mana. He also wrote the potent sandworm poison sac can be utilized as raw material for mana production. With the potent sandworm poison sac and magic amplification gear, you can create a device that emits mana to attract Queen Bellandir. If that doesn't work, you'll have to resort to your own devices to lure her over to you.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's true that power can be used to detect other power that comes from the same source. Did you know that? Queen Bellandir's power was derived from a star fragment. Fundamentally, the same as your own.
The star fragment? Tell me what you know of them.
So you really didn't know? Star fragments themselves are nothing more than a pure form of power. If someone with evil intent uses one, they can make a monster as fearsome as Queen Bellandir. I'm sure that there are more monsters in this world created from star fragments. Let's try making a luring trap first. While I'm away looking for the lure magic schema, go collect bristled armadillo scales and potent poison sacs.
Where might I obtain bristled scales?
You can easily find plenty of armadillos in the Moonlight Desert, but if you defeat them recklessly, the scales will end up getting ruined. First, make sure they're stunned by the trap before you go to kill them. That way, you'll be able to get the bristled scales in good condition.
You mentioned potent poison sacs. Where can I find those?
Sandworms make stronger poison when they are young, but it's difficult to quietly sneak up on them because they're so wary. There is a resistance force that guards the sandworm hatchery near its lair. Maybe we could ask them for help.
Josephine recalled some passages in Clay's book and found a way to lure Queen Bellandir. She also informed you that the source of Queen Bellandir's power was something known as a star fragment. Those star fragments contain pure power. Someone created a monster called Queen Bellandir out of evil intent.
Let's go hunt some armadillos.
Tons of monsters near the oasis.
Snared
Is
in
it
a
because of the
trap.
water?
Okay, there's the trap. Okay, that was not the way to do it. Too far away. To hit F again. Okay, no, I figured out how to trap them. Okay, only E.
You've decided to use Queen Bellandir's attraction to powerful mana to lure her in. Now, in order to create artificially powerful mana, you need to create a lure using Armadillo's sharp scales.
Nope. That feels like it goes in. There he is.
This is a sandworm hatchery. It's a dangerous place, so you should leave.
I'm here to get us some potent poison sacks.
You're looking for poison sacs? Then you'll need to find baby sandworms. But they are very sensitive, and it'd be difficult to approach them. Hey, do you know how to shapeshift?
Yes, I can.
Good. Maybe you could shapeshift yourself into an insect. You know what? If you promise to help me, I will guide the way.
I will do that.
Good. I'll brief you the details after we get in. Let's go, while no one is around. Now, you can get potent poison sacs from baby sandworms. Shape-shift into an insect and approach them.
An insect. That didn't work. Nope, still a human.
You can get potent poison sacs from baby sandworms. Shape-shift into an insect and approach them. What I need is a sandworm egg that is about to hatch. You'll find it while you're hunting baby sandworms. I'll leave it to you then.
Guess I need to have something that fires fast.
Wow! I didn't expect to discover this precious thing. The shell is very fragile. Try not to damage it. What? Help me! Help! Darn, I shouldn't have come here. Let's get out of here before more of them come.
The potent sandworm poison sac is also used as a raw material for mana production. It is particularly suitable for a mana amplifier to lure Queen Bellandir, because it can be used to freely adjust the emitted level of mana based on external conditions.
careful. There are swarms of dangerous monsters just hanging.
If you want to know more about Queen Bellandir, I'm sure Clay's book will help. I left it on my desk, so feel free to read it whenever you feel like it.
It contains an analysis of the various monsters that exist in Silicium. Among them, its title, The Birth of Queen Bellandir, catches your attention.
In the past, Silavian Order Grand Elder Scultis used a fragment of the Star of Silivith to turn a sandworm into Queen Bellandir.
It contains an analysis of various poisons. Among them, the title, Sandworm's Poison Sac, catches your attention.
The sandworm's poison sac, the source of poisonous mana, reacts sensitively to external conditions. Not only can it adjust the level of mana emitted depending on these conditions, it also emits a substance that detects the mana of another entity.
You can get a glimpse of Clay's interest in the various monsters and poisons of Silicium through his books. These books contain interesting information, such as the fact that the mighty Queen Bellandir was originally a small sandworm, and that sandworm poison sacs have the rare ability to detect another being's mana.
You're back just in time. I found the right magic schema that we can use for the bait. Since you have all the ingredients I mentioned, let's get started right away. First, put the potent sandworm poison sac over here. Apply it to the armadillo scales. Finish by carving the magic schema on the elemental fusion stone and... Huh?
Whoa, what happened?
Failed. Hard to believe I made a mistake. It must be the fusion stone. Elemental fusion stones are riddled with impurities, making it difficult to use them for complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters.
Do you have the knowledge to continue here?
Naturally, we just need to make a pure elemental fusion stone that can be engraved with any schema. I'll prepare everything else, so please get me the required materials. We're going to need some moonlit sand crystals and cactus water. Sand crystals are available in the highlands around the sandworm lair, and cactus water is available south of the Moonlight Desert.
The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Bellandir ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain delicate and complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Josephine explained that making a pure elemental fusion stone will make up for this error.
Tons of monsters near the oasis.
Purified water used to draw a magic schema is essential to making a pure elemental fusion stone. This is because low water purity can lead to errors in the schema. In the desert where water is scarce, cactus water can be used as a viable substitute.
Here lies the impregnable fortress, guarded by giant ants. Even the magical forces of Arceum could not occupy this place. There is a legend that the very same power which made Stoneguard barren created a giant and cruel queen ant.
There it is. Oh, it's a cheap sandworm. Not just a regular sandworm, that. Yay! right above the northern hills of Sandworm Lair to gather waxing moon. Okay, it's this way. That's where I was. Just was. Gotta wait for stamina.
It is important to consider not only the size of the sand particles used for the pure elemental fusion stone, but also whether they contain their own impurities. Moonlit sand crystals can be ground to very fine particles and are the purest of their kind.
I should have gone there, it would be closer. Oh well.
I've been waiting. Did you get the materials yet?
Here they are.
We need to make it quickly before impurities corrupt the materials. First, we grind the moonlit sand crystals and spread the dust on a heated plate. Then we infuse the wind element into the cactus water and let it flow. This hardens it to complete the pure elemental fusion stone. Now we engrave a magic schema for luring monsters and put the stone in the device. There! It's a success! Here we go. This is the device for luring Queen Bellandir. Install the device wherever you want, and then press the remote control button. Afterward, the level of mana around the device will increase to the maximum limit. Queen Bellandir will sense the power and make her way there. Now, here's how to operate it. Would you mind having a look at the device?
I'll examine the device. It's a bit bulky, but looks sturdy. Let's try to unlock the safety device.
Like I mentioned, I made the device for luring Queen Bellandir so it can be controlled remotely. Queen Bellandir will appear soon after pressing the button, so make sure you find yourself someplace safe before using it. Well then, I wish you good luck.
Having finished crafting the pure elemental fusion stone, the device for luring Queen Bellandir was complete. After installing the device, you press the button of the remote control to amplify the mana emitted and attract Queen Bellandir. The remote control must be operated at a minimum safe distance from the device.
What brings you here this time?
I have here the perfect Queen Bellandir luring device.
We can lure Queen Bellandir with that device? Really? If that's true, I can catch her right now.
Yep, let's nab her right away.
Most members of the raid group are at the sandworm hatchery right now. If we want to catch Queen Bellandir, we need them to return, so we can attack together.
What can I do for you?
My troops are currently working to reduce the number of sandworms. They won't come back until they achieve their objective. If you get out there and help them with their mission, they'll be able to come back sooner. It's up to you.
Yes, how can I assist the squad?
Everyone is bringing their very best to this mission. Everything we learn along the way is recorded in the operation plan back at camp. Read the operation plan at the Eastern Gathering campsite. I'm sure it'll help you too.
Upon learning about the luring device, Marcia wanted to catch Queen Bellandir immediately. However, in order to do so, a full-scale offensive involving the entire Sandworm raid group is needed, and most of the troops are already active in the Sandworm hatchery. Marcia's troops need help to finish the job and return quickly.
There is a record of Marcia's operation. The goal of the operation is to reduce the sandworm population. Sandworm coal operation. Discovered case where the body fluid of starving ants reduce sandworms' desire to breed. Procure body fluid and store it in a jar. Saw starving ants near a blood mushroom in the sandworm lair. A number of ant holes were found deep in the sandworm lair. Defeat the starving ants that come out of the ant holes in the sandworm lair underground hatchery and collect ant ichor. Okay. Defeat the starving ants that come out of the ant holes in the sandworm lair underground hatchery. So I gotta go down, probably. I'm hoping for a respawn. Western hatchery, northern hatchery. Nope, I don't want to catch a sandworm. go back to where the ants were. Yay, it respawned. Go up the jar at the eastern gathering site. Jar is full. I'd better let the other resistant members know.
I was thinking of making and selling sandworm bait.
Let's write on the operation plan that we've collected enough at Anticor. I think there was one more ant you could get body fluids from. Let's write it down for the other resistance members. I thought it was starving ant. There are sentences on the last page that you didn't see. They're messages left by the resistance hoping for a successful operation. Let's get rid of the sandworms, and if it doesn't work, we'll die. All of them are hoping for the success of the operation. Let's write down a sentence in support of the sandworm. We're sure for a successful operation. You'd better see Marcia now.
The Sandworm Raid Group regularly carries out operations to reduce the sandworm population. Once these begin, all but essential members of the squad remain in the sandworm hatchery and only return when the mission is complete. The best and only way to get the squad members to come back is to help them complete their operation quickly.
I've been waiting. Thanks to you, my troops returned earlier than expected. The time has come to carry out the plan.
Excellent. So what's the plan?
We've set so many traps for Queen Bellandir already. She wouldn't be able to escape us once caught. But no matter how long we waited, she never showed up. But with the luring device you brought, we'll be able to attract her there as planned.
I'll go get up this device in the planned location.
Okay. I marked the location on the map. You can go there, find the chest in the center, and install the device. We'll be preparing to attack her in the meantime.
Marcia and her group had already set up a trap in the hopes of catching Queen Bellandir. Unfortunately, it had proved useless, with the Queen never showing up at it. With the new luring device, however, she could be attracted to the trap and captured as planned.
It's a large, heavy chest. A faint smell of gunpowder emanates from within. There is an empty space inside the chest that contains the explosive. It seems that Marcia prepared it to insert the luring device. Let's set up the luring device carefully. The luring device is set. Return to Marcia and tell her to operate it.
The place Marcia mentioned was filled with bombs and gunpowder chests, all meant to kill Queen Bellandir. Even the fearsome beast would struggle to survive if caught there during the blast. The luring device was installed in a chest, placed in the center of the trap.
Before I start this operation, I just want to make sure that I've assigned all my points and maxed out on everything that I can possibly be maxed out on. Have you finished the stairs? Nope, still haven't finished the stairs. Oh, I got one more point to spend. Okay, since I am using the healing one. Purifying Torch removes one debuff effect from a selected ally. First try and get them all to... Okay, I think. Weapons, can I upgrade anything? Nope. Ooh. Upgrade these gloves.
You're back. We're all set here. Shall we begin the operation?
Here's the remote control.
If we press this button, Queen Bellandir will show up over there, right?
That's the plan.
There she is. Finally!
After Marcia pressed the button on the remote switch, Queen Bellandir charged. Her fierce attack was cut short when she stopped in the middle of the trap and took flight. Determined to bring her down, the raid group let fly every arrow they had. The enormous sandworm was engulfed in an explosion as the gunpowder chest caught fire, but managed to escape.
I finally dealt her a critical blow. We may not have caught her, but we'll finish her off next time for sure. Thank you. We couldn't have done this without you.
I should tell you, it was actually Glenn who made the request.
What do you mean? My father passed away a long time ago.
Well, I was actually able to have a talk with Glenn's ghost.
My father really told you to? How is this possible? I don't want to catch Queen Bellandir just because I'm captain of the Sandworm raid group. I want to catch her because I am Marcia Richel, daughter of Glenn Richel. Every time I felt discouraged by our failure to kill the beast, I looked to my father's name carved upon the victim's stone to steel my resolve. Soon, I will be able to fulfill his wish.
Wow, he didn't mention any wish. What was it?
My father always wanted our family to live together in a safe place. I'm going to rebuild our family home. A place with so many happy memories. Hopefully with my brother's help. Despite our falling out. So, if you see my father again, tell him to stop worrying about me. We will kill Queen Bellandir soon. Then we won't have to carve any more names onto the victim's stone. It is a monument bearing the names of Queen Bellandir's many, many victims. My father's name is carved on it too. Right down there. I hope you'll go see it.
Marcia succeeded in critically injuring Queen Bellandir, and felt confident that the next battle against her would be the last. When she learned all of this stemmed from her ghostly father's request, she was filled with bittersweet gratitude. Above all, she now hopes her father can rest in peace.
Oh, do you have business in Laslan by any chance?
I was there recently and I could pass through there again.
Then I'd like to ask you one last favor. If you are ever in Laslan, please pay a visit to my brother. His name is Mark Richhill, and you'll find him on duty at the Laslan Watcher's Post.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you. Give him this picture when you find him, will you? Tell him I want to rebuild on our old property, after I've settled the score with Queen Bellandir, once and for all.
It appears to be the house Marcia lived in with her father and brother. Let's take a closer look here. It depicts Marcia's father, Glim, after repairing the roof. It looks like the entire house was maintained under his care. There's got to be another point to find something. The picture shows Marcia and her brother climbing a tree in the yard. You can imagine how much fun Marcia's childhood would have been by just looking at it. Let's try to look at the back. On the back of the picture, there's a short message written by Marcia. Those days will never come back, but there is one thing that lasts forever: the love for one's family.
The picture that Marcia asked you to deliver to her brother was a sign of her deep and aching longing for her family. It showed her childhood home, where she and her siblings shared many good times with their father Glenn before he lost his leg. After slaying Queen Bellandir, it is Marcia's dream to rebuild the house there.
I will forever remember your names: Albus Ryder, Adeline Chapman, Hubert Saver, Sawyer, Victoria Cava, Helen Tabor, Wendy Hunter, blah 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 blah. More names, from the list of victims continues even after that.
A stone engraved with the names of all those killed by Queen Bellandir rests on one side of the camp. This memorial only honors the officially identified victims, so it is impossible to guess how many more fell prey to her over the years. Queen Bellandir, the invincible, the all-consuming. No one had ever even so much as scratched the fearsome beast. Enter the Order of the Swan, a small-time guild, hired by the Resistance to help gather sandworm poison sacs. While the Resistance soldiers were mopping up the sandworms, they were suddenly dragged into the sand beneath their feet. One of the swans, Rowan, fell into the vortex. All at once, Queen Bellandir reared up, writhing in pain. Rowan had morphed into a violet phoenix and burst free from Queen Bellandir's carapace, freeing everyone trapped inside. To this day, the mere sight of a human touched with malvescence is enough to violently enrage the mighty beast. Humans only defeated Queen Bellandir once in the past. Among those she devoured that day was Rowan, who possessed the power of a star fragment. Rowan transformed into an ethereal violet phoenix and burst through her tough carapace. This was the first time Queen Bellandir experienced such pain, and she fled in surprise.
These all look the same. Stun chance, stun. The stats on all of these are identical. Okay, well. Oh yeah, I gotta first take it off. 189. Oh, these are lower than the ones that I'm wearing right now. I'm just curious. I wanted to do it the other way around, but it won't let me. Okay, let's go do this. The true feelings of two siblings.
What if something bad happened? Are you part of the Resistance? If it's okay with you, can you help me?
What's going on?
We've been responding to abnormalities reported near the Sanctuary Oasis at the request of a wizard from Venelux.
Oh, this is
I
the
told
next
my
one.
men to go do some research on an imp sighting not too long ago. But one of them, Lucas, hasn't returned yet. He's a recruit, and I'm worried that something bad might have happened to him. But I don't have the resources to investigate.
Sounds easy enough.
Thank you. Lucas went to investigate the deserted storage. Please help him come back safely.
Okay, that's not the one I wanted to do. That's the appendix. Don't have that location. But do have that one. Nope.
Last time, wolves came at me in droves and I almost died.
Oh no! So how are you still alive?
The passing adventurer saved me. I was so grateful that I...
The magical ritual of the Phonos Orcs, the Festival of Fire, greatly amplifies their aggression. In the past, travelers passing through here during the festival were frequently killed by the Orcs. Saddened by the deaths, Lord Hobbs built the Lastlin Watcher's post on a hill overlooking the Orc villages in order to prevent future loss of life.
you have business with me, or...?
Please, look. This is Marcia's drawing. She wants to build it with you one day.
This is... the house where my family lived before Father died. It's not that I didn't know how Marcia felt, but... at that time, I was so narrow-minded.
Life can be tough. What happened?
You see, Marcia and I had an argument, and have been out of touch ever since. It was not long after our father's death that Queen Bellandir completely destroyed our home. I wanted to leave our hometown, and asked Marcia to come with me, but she said she would stay until the end. I didn't understand what was behind my feelings, until I came here alone after our fight. I wasn't mad at Marcia. I was mad at myself. Unlike Marcia, I lacked the courage to confront Queen Bellandir. I knew that a long time ago, but couldn't bring myself to reach out first.
Being first can be difficult.
I should write a letter to her before bed. Thank you for the good news.
The Richhill siblings had been estranged since falling out over the question of whether or not to leave their hometown. Upon seeing the photo, however, Mark Richhill understood what his sister was trying to say. He immediately set out to write her a heartfelt letter in reply. It seems reconciliation for the siblings might not be far off.
Are you? Check. So, what do you need?
I don't know what to do with a lot of the stuff in my bag. Let's first finish this up, and then I'll try and do some bag maintenance.
Nah, I don't deal in cloaks or accessories. They cost too much.
Devoted shield. When health is below 30%, grants a shield with 3,700 health that lasts for 3 seconds and absorbs 22 damage. That's a passive skill, so...
Nah, I don't deal in cloaks or accessories. They cost too much. I don't deal in cloaks or accessories. They cost too much.
Greetings, Captain.
Good work.
Ah, I don't deal in cloaks or accessories. They cost too much.
The deputy merchant leader went to the sandworm lair because of the ants? Are you sure it's not because of spiders?
It's ants. You know, the blood mushrooms that only grow in the sandworm lair? The ants are crazy about them. Even sandworms can't eat those mushrooms because they're tough. The shell melts with ant spittle and becomes mushy.
Oh, so you can harvest mushrooms if you gather ant spittle. But why would you want mushrooms that only ants eat?
Don't tell anyone.
I don't deal in
but the
cloaks
blood
or
mushrooms
accessories.
are a food
They cost too
ingredient
much.
that's more expensive than gold in continents across the ocean.
Oh, that's why the deputy merchant leader went over there. Is he buying ant spittle from adventurers?
And that's not all. He's telling the adventurers.
Oh my god! Are you an actual person? Be careful! This is awful! Oh, look! There are more coming!
Kill them all!
I know these are supposed to be done in a group, but I'm soloing them at least lower levels.
Gate. Guard. I kill. 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 Die. None shall pass. Don't interfere. Kill. None shall pass. Die. Don't interfere. Kill. None shall pass. Poor master. Die.
Toy-ho, friend. You won't see this merchandise anywhere else.
Okay, I think it is time for me. Oh, I got a new Emma toy. That's right. Six-second film. Cute. Okay, I am going to. There has to be junk in my vault that I can sell.
Hey, adventurer!
I'm sure you brought
Have a look at the
plenty of
contracts
contract
here.
coins, right?
Let's see. This is a. What is this? Spear. I'm using a spear. We'll sell that. Fishing bait stuff. No, don't want to sell any of that. It's basic crafting materials.
Good luck.
We have all the things. I personally guarantee the quality of our goods. Don't forget to consume them when you need to. Take care.
Strong guilds need...
Hi! Welcome to the guild shop!
Okay, equipment. Okay, but the E is currently equipped. That is fate. Consumables. Ooh, I got a much better. This is much stronger than this itty bitty one. What are these?
I've prepared what your guild needs to grow stronger.
Allied resistance forces. Contract scroll. Contract scroll. Oh, okay, hang on. Contract scrolls.
Bye now.
Hey, adventurer! Have a look at the contracts here. Greetings! Here are today's contracts.
Are you interested in
whenever you need a
I suppose you heard
contract.
the rumors. That's right. I'm Agatha, the Vienta Village contract coin merchant.
Okay, but
Good
what are
luck.
these? Allied resistant forces contract scroll. A contract scroll notarized by the Allied resistance, inscribed with a magic scheme of delegation, allows the user to immediately contract a job without going through the contract manager. Okay. Level is too low to use. That stuff I just earned, so I should be able to upgrade gear. Level up.
Everything's normal here.
Guess I gotta go find a scholar to be able to do that. Addition pals. don't know what I need. Now these things I don't get. Rare attack runes. Guess I can't apply it to anything. So my rune inventory is separate from the regular inventory. Okay, well, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks so much everyone for watching.